Here we have a beautiful morning in Skiathos. This is our second day. Beautifully calm, which means it'll be hot. Breakfast on the balcony today. So we've got Nanu drink, which is surprisingly nice. Coffee, toast made in the port toaster, and some incredibly chocolatey stuff and jam for our indoors. I have to say, this is a good chocolate monster. Look at that. Our indoors likes it. Chocolate monster with coffee. Right, off we go round Kanapitsa. There's a little beach we've been to down there. So Kanapitsa is a protrusion that sticks out, and you go round it on the bike like this, and you come out about 200 yards from when you left the main road. But it is worth the trip. This is where a lot of the posh villas are. You don't see them much from going this way. You've got a bit of throttle where you get the big hills. I'm no lightweight. Our indoors is fairly light. This little 200 will get you up nicely. If you haven't got a licence, you have to have a 125, which, if you're not too heavy, that is okay, but don't get a 50 if you can avoid it, unless you're just one person up. That's a big view, which is a nice one. You can hire boats there. Very not much sand there though. Only about 1.5 meters, if that, of width. And then you get onto the unmetalled bit, which is okay if you just, as always, keep it steady. It's well worn by cars and other vehicles, so it's not too bad at all. There's Skiathos in the distance. Skiathos. Some people call Kanapitsa a can of pizzas. I don't see any pizzas, but there you go. Yeah, look at that view. Just look at that view. Absolutely gorgeous. Today's a really clear day. You can get it a bit hazy, and it does have rain here. Don't come to Skiathos and think you might not get some rain, which is why, of course, it's so green. You can hear the cicadas that some people do listen. If you go bang! Oh, they sometimes stop. They didn't then. And this is the view you get from Kanapitsa, or Kanapitsa. Clearly, the storm washed some of this road away, so they've got a big old heap of gravel there. Incredible views. This is where the plane, I think, comes into land. Yeah, Skiathos there in the distance, as I said earlier. Now indoors, just have a sit. 1 minute you're just filming a tree, and then you come out and look at that. Beautiful. Temperature's not too hot today. I don't know, it might be 27, 28 today. There's the track. So we are still forging away around Kanapitsa. They walk it, as you can see. Brother-in-law Dean walked this. Do it early in the morning if you do. And this is where I think you're now coming back down to the road, about a full 200 yards from where you started off going round. Well, it's a lot busier on the road today. Yes, Sunday. I think the locals have a little troll out today, but we're going to go and see if we can see Fiona horse riding. But if you look down there, look at the view as you drive along. I better look at the road. And as the camera's on me hat, obviously that's mostly what you've got to look at on the video. One of the stiff old hairpins. So we're heading towards Troolos now, and then a bit further on from Troolos would be Kukanaris, but we're going to go out into the wilds a bit and see if we can see Fiona. Right, yeah, this is definitely a route we've not driven before, or Owen Dawes still thinks we've come down. She might be right, I don't know. And this is where people say there's only one road. Well, there isn't. This is a road. Albeit a small road, but a road nonetheless. Lots of apartments down here, beautiful smells. You just wish you could buy a little piece of land here cheap. In front of us, very curious, if you look carefully, is an emu or ostrich or something. Right, I'm going to go off piste a bit more. Heading towards, looking for Fiona. Heading towards Taverna Lagarias, which is a lovely little taverna right out in the middle of the island, in the outback, as I call it, or in the Badlands. Not that they're bad at all. No, that's Lanzarote I call them Badlands. So up here. And I love all this stuff all about, that's very me. Some people would say it's messy, I don't agree. It's the real Skiathos. Look at that little gem. You couldn't see that if you were sitting around your pool. Just a little sort of shack and a few chickens and so on. This is the real beauty of Skiathos, getting out and about into the island. And Owen Dawes is looking to phone her sister because we don't know where she is. She's on a horse somewhere. So this is where Catherine's sister has gone somewhere here to Skiathos riding. And a little place we found there because we started to smell horses. We should be coming from our lesson anytime soon. You have to have your wits about you a bit. That'll be alright. Owen Dawes is fretting about the roads. You don't normally do that. Again, 200cc, you can pull out. This is just, don't get into loose stuff. I will confess that if I was in a car, I wouldn't want to be going up here, but that would be okay. But on this little scooter, oh, horse poo, that's evidence. We've found evidence, fresh horse poo, we're like trackers. Yeah, on a scooter, I feel fine going up here. Doors on the back, and between us is not a light load. Keep an eye out for horse poo. We said we were sort of trying to smell the horses, but you'd probably smell sister-in-law Fiona actually. Rude apparently. Oh, here comes horses.
Waiting for us, or are we waiting?
We've spotted horses, so we will stop. There we have, we've found them.
Enjoy your day.
Yeah. Fee, we followed the trail of poo. Yeah, this is my sister-in-law.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I thought that that you was a paparazzi or something.
Yeah.
No way.
You are too good looking for the paparazzi.
Take the right side, okay?
Yeah.
Not the bad side.
You should have come to my friend.
They are feet.
Easy. I can't
Yeah.
ride.
Looks like they've had a nice time riding, or Fiona has. Erwin Dawes says she wouldn't go because she might fall off and break a tooth.
No, I didn't.
You might break a tooth. She weren't allowed to go ice skating because she might break a tooth. But yeah, so this is right up in the middle of Skiathos. As I say, there are so many little roads like this, and on a scooter like this you can explore them to your heart's content.
He can leave me up the mountain here, but actually he wouldn't dare do it. Oh dear. Here he comes. Fine. Pick me up.
Right, we've waited to stop at the horses, wait for the horses, but look at these stunning hydrangeas. If they are hydrangeas, I don't think they are, but they're pretty stunning whatever they are. Beautiful. Hopefully filmed on a better camera. Look at those. You just drive past something like this and you wouldn't see it if we hadn't read the stopped. And the riders return. And you can hear the mad forming cicadas. Horse having a wee. It's up there, yeah. Right, we're heading there to have lunch for the restaurant where it's called Under the Pine Tree, which is quite nice. Well, we like it. This is where we rocked up to lunch today. Is at the Under the Pine. If this pine tree ever went, I don't know what happened to this restaurant. For a gyros dinner today. Gyros plate and pork gyros for Catherine, or lunch rather. People are starting to come in. Indoors doing 30 pumps on the paddleboard. We're doing 30 each. So this is the local beach next to our, or down from our apartments. We've got the sea jets coming in. Quite a nice beach. You've got Skiathos Ski School over there. You have to walk up some dodgy old steps. I've brought the paddleboard, which is a bit mad. And at the end like that where there's natural shade, which is quite nice. So tonight we come to one of the most, I think, beautiful parts of the island. To have an Indian parked a scooter there. And here's the Indian man, and he's very special, this male. Finish up the video with this rather lovely Indian.
No, I'm not putting anything in my mouth.